in the Super Bowl 2015.
Some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Run quick.
Right to the air is Jackson. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Justin Matabike working his way to the quarterback that time.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Ritter back to throw. He completes it to Ridley. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Ritter going to keep it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Falcons are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Ravens nothing. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This taken in right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
12 brings up 3rd down and 8.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Play action. It's Jackson. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 18. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Here we go.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Red, cycle. Slide 2. Ready.
Back to throw, Ritter. This one into the hands of Pitts. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
Black shot. Go red.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Black ultra.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now Ritter going to change up the look. Now London motioning left. And complete to Drake London. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Falcons! Drake London with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game, CD, some are calling it the game of the year. Others are saying, hey, this is the Super Bowl preview. As we speak, these are the top seeds in each conference. How do you think these two... And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Jackson taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Fielded at about the 28. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Spike, white. Edo blue. Touch.
On 1st down, Ritter. That's out wide here for Robinson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Drill 3. Ready.
1st down, here's Ritter. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter.
Okay, right.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
3rd and 4.
Field black.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll go out of of bounds, but 10 yards inside of enemy territory at the 40. Great return.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Jackson on second down. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Yeah. Hey, middle. Right shot.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. And he stopped immediately there. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down.
13.
And this time, Jackson will throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Ritter from the gun on third down. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
An 8-yard pickup.
Come on, set.
First down, Atlanta.
Green jack. You, yellow. Claws red. Set.
Ritter. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left.
Ready, break.
At their 48-yard line.
Red, yellow. Six, mega. Cut, cut.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Black shot. Black ultra. Blue stripe. Ready.
Working from the gun, Ritter. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
White, white. Beetle blue. Smash red.
Here's Ritter. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Desmond Ritter, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
No, we changing.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Pressure. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And Charles, of interest here, that last throw is going to put him over 20,000 yards passing for his career, and that's not a bad number.
You're exactly right about that, and even though it's nowhere near the top of the leaderboard, because when you think about it, Brady and Breeze, they've done that 4 times over. But when you hit 20,000, let's face it, only a little over 100 guys have ever done that in the NFL. It's worthy of some applause.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
24, Ravens 7.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Ready?
Going play action. Ritter. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Let's go.
And the Falcon first down.
Ready?
On play action, here's Ritter. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So, Charles, you know, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%.
Ready.
A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season, because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Blaster, six. Set.
Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. And that will be incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Cooey knocks this one through the post. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
What is it? Report! You change it.
Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And quickly they get to the line.
33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Go ahead. Hey.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 67 yards. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Ritter off the play fake. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Here's Ritter again. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Red, yellow. Stick, Madden. Hut.
Ritter to throw it. Man open is Robinson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Nice move. Black shot. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10.
50 Fury. Ready.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Ritter going to change it up. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Come on, stay.
And the Falcons first down.
Hut, hut.
Robinson with another carry. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Ready?
Back to throw, Ritter. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play.
Set, ready.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Blue strike. Fight, white. Ready?
Ritter back to throw. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
Hey, Alpha, hot.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Hey, Ozzy, check out.
On 2nd down, Jackson completes it to Hardman. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 1.
Right shot. Hey. Middle.
Here's Jackson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
It's a loss of 2.
This time Jackson will throw it.
At the 30-yard line.
Buying time to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Hey, middle.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
And here, down 2 scores, you've still got some time, but you've got to start thinking about preserving the clock when you can. And that's a nice job to secure the football, pick up the first down, and get out of bounds.
13.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Ritter slides down, and he has enough for the first. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Seal, black. Blaster, six.
Ritter on 1st and 10. And that is caught. It's Ridley. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. He got 29 yards that time.
Let's go. Green jack. Fury, yellow. Set.
Now Ritter to throw on first down. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons! Bijan Robinson from 21 yards away. And the Falcons are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Ready?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth-quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. He's got a man, complete. Down the sideline he goes. McCole Hardman, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. McCole Hardman. 94 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Adafe Owe there on the tackle.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. On third down, Robinson. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Ready?
Ritter going to keep it. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Ten cycles. Set cut.
And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Ravens 21. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, this... Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Atlanta, they're a win away now from running the table here in the regular season. They moved to 16-0 on the year. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.